All right, we got Thanksgiving Thursday football. I love Thursday. I love Thanksgiving football. I love Thursday football too as well. So I'm trying to get more subscribers. So if you listen to this, if you like what you listen to, do me a favor and subscribe. And if you really like it, send it off to some friends and have them subscribe too. So let's go ahead and get into it. We got the Dolphins versus the Packers. So Green Bay is favored by 3 points. I'm going to take Green Bay on this. The one thing I'll say is it's a it's a big game day. Teams tend to play up for this. They look forward to playing on days like Thanksgiving, Monday Night Football. It's a big game for them. Uh, and then the other thing I'll point out is Miami is trying to play to get into a playoffs. They're trying to come back from those losses that they had when Tua was hurt. So I don't know if it's exactly these ones right here, but it's pretty close. Now notice they have some of these L's up here up front. I forget exactly where Tua got hurt. I think it was probably somewhere around here. Tua definitely had some losses, but that notwithstanding, since he's come back, they have definitely been playing a lot better. I would also point out this win against the Rams was legit. But anytime you get a win against the Raiders, okay, they put up some points. That's good. They beat the Patriots. That's like playing, an eighth grade team. And the Raiders about the same thing. So I'm not quite willing to say the Dolphins and Tua are back. The model, however, is taking into consideration all of that team data. So when you know that you have that, again, interpret the numbers how you see fit. This is the entire season. So when you really think about it, I think that Miami is better than the 21 ranking in pass and rush because Tua was out and he's come back and he's been playing well. But do I think that they're good enough to overcome the fact that Jordan Love, that, again, I was talking about in the last episode, quarterbacks are having to progress that much faster. Quite frankly, I think Jordan Love is definitely having better off getting to watch under Aaron Rodgers rather than just get thrown right into the fire. And he's definitely progressing, I think, faster than what they think. I think Packers fans, quite frankly, should just be ecstatic that they've had 3 consecutive good quarterbacks the way that they have. And I think that Jordan Love is definitely a good quarterback. I I don't think I'm willing to take this part of the Bayesian just because I think that when you take consideration that Tua's been gone, most likely it's going to be more like this. So the model, slow to get to this, the model gives Green Bay a 60% chance of winning, which equates to about this. That's about what the ESPN tracker has as well. And then when I look at the raw scores, 27-21, uh, Green Bay, they've definitely shown that they can put some points up. The way that they did a smackdown on the Niners, I mean, I realize that San Francisco had Nick Bosa out. They had some other players out as well, but they just thoroughly dominated San Francisco on that one. Uh, uh, and they've won games that are hard, even against Chicago. Chicago is not a great team. But they push through. And they've shown that they can win the hard games, but that in they've got that L here against Detroit. Detroit's a hard team. They only give up 24 points to Detroit and kind of hang in there for that. That's not a bad L. Of course, if you're a pro, there are no such thing as good L's. But that notwithstanding, I don't think Green Bay is going to be making a deep playoff run, but they're definitely showing that they're a team with some potential. So let's go ahead and take a look over here at the numbers. Anytime you see a disparity between the pass game and the rush game, as we see over here with Miami, I think that's going to say something. And again, it's hard to reconsider now that you've got Tua in there. But I would say this: I don't think that we're going to be seeing Tua doing any running. I don't think he was a big runner before, but they're definitely going to have to probably really focus on being a better pass blocking team when you come over here and you see just the pressures against them. That's not horrible. I've certainly seen teams with that are worse, but boy, Green Bay is definitely protecting Jordan Love. Uh, he's throwing some interceptions, but that notwithstanding, both of these teams, they're about the same when it comes to explosiveness, but you see more of that upward capability up here with Green Bay. Uh, uh, this should be a fun game. I think that if Green Bay can run the ball the way that the simulation is showing that they can and should be able to, that should give them opportunity to control the ball, keep their defense resting, which will be very helpful, and keep anytime you can. The best defense is good offense, and so if you can keep Tua and Tyreek Hill on the sidelines, get your defense a rest, and then when they come out, they'll be pretty good. And I think that is definitely something that you see is that I think Miami gets flustered a little bit easy, and that might not lend itself well to being able to come back and be able to stay in games. They get up early, I think they do pretty good. But that notwithstanding, I think Green Bay has been progressing well. It should be a fun game to watch. I'll definitely be watching. So don't forget to subscribe and drop me a note.